Beautiful people. What's up, my G's? As Snow would say, G stands for Gamerz. Destiny. Everybody wants to know my thoughts, my impressions. First of all, I'm not rocking with this fucking game. I got my own reasons. We'll get into that. I'm just not rocking with it. Fuck this game. That's how I feel. But I saw a really interesting interview. It was kind of short, but an interview on The Verge. I don't know who the hell the dude was, but he was obviously up there, well involved with the project and talking about the $500 million they spent on this fucking game over the course of 5 years. I took offense because at one point he really he went out of his way to mention, this is not Halo, as if there's something wrong with Halo. Well, fuck you too. And I'm a big Halo fan, by the way. You ain't gonna say nothing about Halo around here. And he really, I kind of liked his stance on this game, and for the first time it was really addressed in public why Bungie took their talents elsewhere. And it's about everything else in this world, man. The almighty dollar. Some real insight. The guy said they saw what Gears of War was doing as an independent studio, and how much they were making even under the Microsoft umbrella. And the Bungie guys weren't making that money. It was just sort of a pat in the back, like hey, good job, you're a god now, but being a god doesn't pay the bills. Then you see the amount of units that Call of Duty is making. I mean, come on, these are very talented people who've obviously spent the money to be where they are in their career. They gotta be compensated accordingly. I get it. It's all about the money. And I knew that from a long time ago, but it's interesting to see that they're comfortable enough, and the product that they're about to introduce to the gaming world is competent enough where they can let that secret out and just be like, yo, we had to go. We gotta eat too. But anyway, how do I feel about Destiny? I don't play much RPGs anymore. Every now and then I'll turn on my PSP and remove my credit card information before Sony get me. And I'll play Final Fantasy Tactics, but that's as much as I do these days. Used to be a huge RPG fan, but now I'm just into straight kill, murder, kill. But this game is as close to an RPG as you could possibly get for a shooter. And it's got more RPG elements than a lot of fucking RPGs I've played in the past few years. So that in itself is really impressive. But then it's you remove it from the RPG genre, and then you start to really place it in the MMO genre. And now you got to remember, Activision's got some of those influential figures and the real pioneers of that, like World of Warcraft. A lot of that's under their umbrella, and I gotta really think that Bungie had a lot of those resources available to them when they really figured out what they wanted this game to be, where they wanted to go. They got some real talent over there. So this game right now is fucking World of Warcraft, and I've been running from World of Warcraft for quite some time. And playing Destiny for the little bit, the beta that I did, I felt it fucking pulling you in. Jesus Christ, I felt it every minute that you went in a cave, that you stopped to look at your loadout, that you checked the specs on a fucking helmet or gloves or shoes. It was pulling me in. It was a problem. I don't want to be pulled in. Fuck you. All I'm here to do is kill. I'm not worried about the objective. I don't play the objective. I'm not worried about my fucking RPG stats. I don't care about a cape and a fucking green gun-slaying shit sign on I don't care about any of that. I'm here to kill. But this game had me going against the grain. And in case you're confused, that is a very impressive thing to do. I am not about grinding in video games. I don't have time. I work 10 to 12 hour days, and then I come home and put in more work over here for you guys. I don't have time to grind, baby. If I could spend $60 for Destiny and then spend another $120 to unlock everything, you damn straight I'm unlocking everything. Now, that is a very impressive thing to pull off the first time around. And you got to give these guys the credit, man. They are who they say they are. This game reeks of quality. This is Bungie. Everything is on point. I mean, a little suspect shit going on in the netcode and the multiplayer part, the PvP, but man, everything was on point. The announcer's voice is a little fucking annoying to me, but that's neither here nor there. But it's so good, man. It's so good. One of the things that I'm really adamant about why this game is not for me is I started to notice players who had a little bit of time on me were dealing a lot more damage than I was on the PvP. That frustrated me. I felt like the very essence of PvP and arena gameplay is a level playing ground. You know, sure, let us get all these different weapons, but some people had better weapons just simply because they were running around and looking for them, or they defeated a boss on a difficulty level. Fuck that. It just doesn't make you a better player than me. I felt like homie went to GameStop and purchased the golden M16 from fucking Modern Warfare days. But you still have to be fair to where this game is coming from. It's an MMO now. You know, the arena gameplay, the PvP is just an added bonus. You know, I like how they really meshed it, and this game is gonna reward the MMO guy so handsomely. And I've heard and read where, you know, there's a good deal of stuff that you unlock on the player versus player side as well. But I have a feeling that the majority of the good shit, you're gonna have to grind to get it. I have a personal beef with that, but overall, this game is something special. This is something we haven't seen yet. This is something we're gonna enjoy. I think the only thing, me personally, I could draw this to is Fallout. Fallout was a shooter, yes, but it had weird ass RPG elements to it, and it was just boring as fuck. This is worlds apart from that. But I really like where they're going. A few nitpicks. I feel like there should have been 5 people in the party, possibly 6 instead of 3. I don't know what the strategy behind that was. Is it just because it's the alpha or the beta? I don't know. Like when you're sprinting, there's a little arrow in the middle of your screen. That shit has to die, because it's equivalent to people putting the fucking quickscope dot in the middle of the TV, if you know what I'm talking about. You know, when you stop sprinting, the idea is you should be penalized for running fast. You should be penalized for sprinting. So your guys shouldn't have an indicator as to where dead center is on your screen so you can hip fire. Like, that's not cool. And I found it started fucking up my Battlefield gameplay. I'm like, whoa, where's my arrow? So that I didn't like. I hope that that does not make the final game. I really pray that it doesn't. But Destiny as a whole, I think this game is going to be something special. I think it's going to have a lot of longevity. It's going to spawn a really dope franchise. And I'm happy to see Bungie landing on their feet here. I don't think they'll recuperate that 500 million. But I think the 500 million was more of the entry price to a really dope franchise. So maybe in the next 2 or 3 iterations they will, and then they'll get in the green. But so far, I really like what I see. But the game isn't for me. It definitely isn't for me. I'll pick it up and play around with it, but I can't take this one seriously. I'm still looking for Halo 5, and the anniversary is where I'm going to be. But good job, Bungie, man. If you're any bit of a single player person, I definitely say you give Destiny a go. It's going to be a hell of a ride. But anyway, it's your boy, Uncle RZA. Hit the comments. Let me know how you feel. Let me know where you agree, where you didn't disagree, or whatever. Subscribe. You know, we push the videos out. Make sure you head over to Lifestyles too. Subscribe over there. Links in the comments. I'm out of here, man. Peace.